Well, I have some very interesting vegetables to show you today. I'm at Fry Road Nursery, and they're right in between Corvallis and Albany. And I'm with John Stewart. And John, you've really done a lot of research and a lot of cooking with these kind of new vegetables here.
Yes. There's some people that would call it an obsession.
Well, let's just really start here because we have a lot to cover. So, cannas I have in my garden as ornamentals, but you can eat them.
Yes, this is a chira. It's Canna edulis, and it is edible as well as ornamental. It's mainly used for the roots, which are kind of a sweetish rhizome, and it has the largest starch molecule. It's actually visible to the human eye. They're also used as a leaf vegetable, and the seeds are also eaten when they're young.
Well, it's so interesting because it's fun to have edibles and ornamental on one plant, so really get a lot of different uses out of that same plant. And here you have a lot of different peppers. They're really so gorgeous.
Yes, these are the ricottados. It's a perennial pepper. They live 10+ years, and in the second and third year on through, they'll produce 500 to 1,000 pounds of fruit per year per plant.
And they're so pretty. Look at all these different beautiful colors. So really, we can pull those into the greenhouse for the winter if we have them in containers.
Yes, absolutely. It's a tender perennial. It will not survive our frosts here, but it will continue to live for some years as long as it's protected.
And are they really hot, like other kind of peppers, or mild?
It's not blistering hot like a habanero. It's more a notch above a jalapeno.
Okay.
So definitely spicy, but not like...
Ah!
Yes, exactly.
And this one is so interesting because so many different uses for the part of the plant.
Yes, this is Yacon, Perennial sancifolia, and it is mainly used for the roots, which are a water chestnut jicama flavor with some apple notes. And it can be shredded into salads. It can be baked up. They actually make the syrup out of it. They make a agave-like syrup from concentrating it down the juice. These are actually the tubers,
wow.
And they're usually a lot bigger than this. You want to harvest them after the fall when it freezes because it sweetens the tubers. And they'll be quite a bit larger than that.
And you could also use the shoots and the leaves.
Yes, the leaves are used a lot in the herbal industry for regulating blood sugar, especially in diabetes, and the stems are a good celery substitute.
Wow, and I see oxalis, and we all have that love-hate relationship with oxalis, but these really have a delicious taste.
Yes, this is oca, it's Oxalis tuberosa, and it's one of the jewels of the earth is what the Incas called them. It originally comes from the Andes, and it is not nearly as invasive as most of the oxalises that we hate. It will, if you miss some tubers in the ground, which you're bound to, it'll come back like potatoes will.
Okay.
But it's not nearly as invasive or robust as your average oxalis would be.
It's a little prettier too.
Yes, absolutely.
And what about the ones next to it?
This is a Chinese artichoke or crossness. It's a Stachys affinis, and it is a good ground cover for the shade garden. It will tolerate almost complete shade, and late in the fall, after it freezes, you can harvest the tubers. They're a little white artichoke.
Like a Jerusalem artichoke. I mean, I think we're familiar with those. So.
Yes, exactly. And the
tasty.
flavor is almost identical, just quite a bit smaller.
Ah, okay. And then next to it?
This is Uyucos tuberosus, and it is again one of the brightly colored jewels of the earth from the Andes. It has little candy striped and splotched tubers. It's also a really good leaf vegetable. The flavor is reminiscent of iceberg lettuce and spinach. It's a lot more heat tolerant than spinach is.
Nice.
And the Uyucos is, again, it's a day-length sensitive crop, as is the oca. They both need to have at least 13 to 12 hours of daylight or less to start tuberizing, so they won't even begin to form tubers until after this fall equinox. And then after it freezes, hopefully in November or December, you harvest them and you'll get a good crop of tubers.
And
this is El Payo. It's a cultivar of Colocasia esculenta, and it's from Hawaii. It's an old cultivar, and it's mainly used there as a root crop. It's used in poi, which is kind of a thin pudding. Yeah, it's also used as a leaf vegetable there, and highly ornamental as well as being edible.
Oh, really? You've really opened our eyes to so many different kinds of vegetables. And at Fry Road Nursery, you can come down, talk to John, talk to the staff, and really learn more about these and get some into your own garden. If you have any other questions, go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over their website. John, thank you so much for all the information.
Thank you.